Hello, everybody. This is Jacob Rukowski. Good evening. No matter where you're coming from, live on replay, give me a hashtag replay. And real quick, give me a number 1 if you're coming from North America. Give me a number 2 if you're coming from Europe. And give me a 3 if you're coming from somewhere else. Super excited to be jumping on this Facebook Live. Welcome, Ricky. Nice to see you, my friend. And if you're coming on, comment and let me know where exactly you are coming from. Alicia, so nice to see you. You're up very early. Really nice to see you. Mom, nice to see you. Hope you're doing extremely well over there. And I wanted to dive into something that absolutely made my day. Jennifer, super lovely to see you. This absolutely made my day. And I want to share with you guys also how you can make somebody else's day. Pete, super nice to see you, my friend. Your broadcasts are amazing. Susan, hope you're doing well. So I want to share with you guys really quickly how to make somebody's day every single day. Sam, nice to see you. And what also makes my day. Mr. Nielsen, oh my gosh, you're on my live. So nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Can't wait to hear your next call. But anyways, how to make somebody's day every single day. So I recently attended a conference, and I learned some things on how to optimize my day and optimize my life. And one of the questions that I ask myself every single morning, Rebecca, nice to see you, is who could I surprise today with a nice text, a nice thank you, a nice bit of appreciation? Who could I surprise today with a thank you or a call just to say I'm glad that you're in my life? Because in reality, every single person on this Facebook Live right now, which by the way, comment if you had an amazing weekend and tell me what you did this weekend. Some of you guys are in freezing weather. I know in Colorado, probably with Mr. Nielsen, there's elk on his backyard, and he's living near the mountains in Denver, Colorado, or Loveland, Colorado, and it's beautiful. For me, I had 13 business partners here this weekend in the hammock room. We all stayed here for the whole weekend, and we had such an amazing time together, growing, getting business strategies, having fun, ping pong tournaments, karaoke. It was just incredible. But with all that said, every single one of us is so busy in the process of living life. Every one of us is so actively engaged in all the things that we're doing that sometimes we forget to just stop and think and just analyze what is in our life and what we can do to make it better. And one of the most important things in our world, in your world, is the people that you have been blessed with. Johnny, nice to see you. The people that you have been blessed with that are in your world that you may appreciate, but you may know them so well that you may actually be taking them for granted and not really giving them the love and the recognition that they deserve. And recognition and love and appreciation is oxygen to the human spirit. And if you guys could do me a favor and tag 2 people that you really appreciate on this Facebook Live, just tag 2 people that you really appreciate on this Facebook Live. Because one thing I ask myself every single day as I'm preparing for my morning, as I sit here and I say in my mind, who can I surprise with a nice little text, a nice little bit of appreciation? Maybe I can buy them a small gift. And maybe you don't have to get anything for anybody money-wise, but who can I be good to today? Who's been good to me lately that I didn't thank? And every single day I ask this question. Renee, nice to see you. And some days I think about it and I'm just reminded to say, hey, Dad, you've been absolutely wonderful today. You've been so helpful to me lately. I'm really happy that you're in my life. I really enjoyed our time together this weekend. Hey, girlfriend, my girlfriend, I say, hey, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being in my life. You're really wonderful, and I'm so blessed to have you. See, that just made somebody's entire day. Hey, Mom, I know how hard you work, and I'm really happy that we get to work on some things together. Oh, Alicia, congratulations on your engagement. I really hope I'm correct with that. But anyways, congratulations on that. And this might actually apply to you because appreciation for the people that are closest to us is so valuable. And if we don't do it, people are going to begin to displace us with people who do appreciate them. Tip for everybody. Don't go where you're tolerated. Go where you are appreciated. If you're not appreciated, get the out of there because you are too good for people to be not appreciating you. And if people are not appreciating you where you are, you need to go somewhere else and find people who do appreciate you. For example, say I go to a good family friend's house and they spent a lot of effort cooking. I say, oh my gosh, you spent so much effort cooking. The food was delicious. Thank you for cooking in the cold, by the way, because it's cold. You cooked it on the grill. I'm so grateful for you. My business leaders, I say, hey, thank you so much for being a leader. I'm really grateful for your influence in my life and for how much you pour into me. I'm so grateful for you. Leslie, nice to see you. And what you'll find, Olivia, it's so nice to see you. And what you'll find is that when you just take that little bit of moments, those tiny moments every single day, make yourself a reminder on your phone, on your reminder section of your phone. Set yourself a reminder to go off every day in the time when you're having your coffee, or you're just by yourself, or you just have a moment, or you're on your way to work, or whatever, and it reminds you, who can I appreciate today? Who can I send a nice little text or be good to today? Who's been good to me lately? And don't make it the same person every single day. Marcelo, my brother, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. By the way, Marcelo, where are you? Are you in League City? Are you off somewhere? Let me know, please. With all that said, don't make it the same person every single day, because that person's just going to go, okay, and then it's going to get old. But for example, say you have some people in your life, and they're really, really great to you. And it's not just enough in the moment, Josh, nice to see you, to say, oh yeah, good job, thanks, because that's so light. But literally, imagine, out of all the text messages that you receive, out of all the people that need something from you, out of all the tasks that you need to perform for your work on a daily basis, and all the people who need you to do something for them, imagine if you got a random text from somebody that was important to you, and they just said, hey, I just wanted to say thank you. Hey, Allie, nice to see you. I just wanted to say thank you. Put yourself in that person's shoes for 1 second. While you're watching this Facebook Live, imagine a text pops up that says, hey, I'm so grateful for you in my life. You've been such an amazing influence or friend lately. I really appreciate how, well you've been taking care of me lately, or just being a good friend lately. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. And you really sat there for a second and let that sink in. You received that. How would that make you feel? I'm here to tell you right now. And by the way, comment how that would make you feel in the comment section below. How would that make you feel? And by the way, I'm telling you right now that if you make this a common practice in your life, remember, what you put out will come back. So, as you are, Vanita, nice to see you. So as you are going out there and you're beginning to give these compliments and these little life boosters, it would make you feel pretty damn good, grateful, good. As you're giving these little life boosters to people, remember, what you put out must always come back to you. What you put out must always come back to you. Let me say it one more time. What you put out must always come back to you. So, when you put something out, it doesn't matter if it comes back immediately. Jennifer, nice to see you. Doesn't matter if it comes back immediately. Janelle, nice to see you. But I promise you, in some way or another, through a stranger, through a promotion at work, through a windfall of money, inheritance, maybe you get a breakthrough in your business, maybe you get the right client that you need, maybe you get a new job, maybe you meet the love of your life, because you're just putting in that good seed, and what you're actually doing is you're polishing away negative karma. Because throughout our lives, we've all done things that weren't absolutely perfect. And what we're actually doing is building up karma for ourselves. And by balancing the scales, per se, thank you, Marcelo, by balancing the scales, you can begin to build up so much good karma that the good things you do pay off almost immediately. And it's just ridiculous how that happens. And what you're also doing is building up good karma for the people that are in your life that you love, and you're making everything around you better by putting out good vibes, by putting out good karma, by putting out good intentions, by being that light to people. It's going to constantly be filling your invisible bucket. And when it's time for you to cash in on basically all of the good that you've done, it's going to be great. It's going to be incredible, and you're going to wonder, how is this? Why is this? I don't understand. And it's just because you've done your part. It's very simple. Shauna, nice to see you. Josh, nice to see you, my brother. It's simply because you've done your part. You've been a good person. You've gone ahead and sowed your life into other people. You've went ahead and spoke good words over them, maybe when they needed it. Thanks, Todd, for driving us home in the storm last night and getting us in the house when the doors were froze shut. Deborah, I absolutely am so happy that you're commenting somebody that you appreciate on this video. And guys, everybody else, if you really, really want to start now, comment and tag somebody on this video and say thank you to them for something that they've done for you. Deborah just thanked Todd for driving her home and getting in their house when the doors were froze shut, which I can only imagine that, because Houston, that doesn't happen. Logan, nice to see you. So, in reality, imagine if somebody needed to hear that from you more than anything. Imagine if somebody was having, we don't really know what's going on with people. David, nice to see you. But what's on the outside is not always a reflection of what's going on the inside. And somebody might really, really not be in the best place. And you sending them that message, not trying to be a hero, not trying to be their savior, but just really being good to them. You have no idea what that could do for their life and for their day and for their world. And by you being that shining example of just thank you and love and gratitude to them, it could honestly change their whole day, which could change their whole week, which could change their whole month, which could change their whole life, guys. And if you've ever been in a place where you didn't know, thank you, absolutely, Josh, where you didn't really know how things were going to turn out, you didn't really have the answer for yourself, and somebody just spoke life into you, and somebody just spoke blessings into you, and somebody just spoke positivity and vision over you, and it benefited you, tag them on this video and say thank you. And I can tell you right now, I have a person who I'm going to tag on this video after I'm done, Miss B, my high school counselor, who is actually my feng shui designer now. She retired from high school counseling, and she's now a feng shui designer. I've had that happen. I love it. It may be the only positive thing they've heard all day, because so many people focus on the negative. Absolutely. And I remember when I started my business, I started a business, I'm 18 years old, I'm in high school, I have no credibility, I have no friends that could possibly participate in my business in my high school, because it requires money to get started in my business. And my friends said, oh, it'll never work, blah, blah, blah. And like so many people do, people shoot other people's dreams down because they don't believe in themselves, and that has nothing to do with you. And my high school counselor was so wonderful. She just basically, spoke the right words exactly when I needed to hear it. She said, Jacob, you've got this thing. Those people I'm just going to tell you what she said. She said, those people are losers, okay? And at that moment, that's exactly what I needed to hear, because I thought I was a loser for, making a bad decision. They said, those people are losers. You're going to be so much further ahead than them by doing what you're doing. And, just go ahead and do your thing. And I look back 6 years later, and she's exactly right. It's so funny. It's so funny how all that plays out. But in reality, if she didn't speak that word over me, if she didn't give me that vibe, what do you think of your decision now? Oh, I'm happy. I'm living in my decision. I'm living on my dream hammock, my life. But anyways, I'm happy that I listened to myself, and I'm also happy that there was somebody that God placed in my life to speak positivity into me and believe in me. But what do you guys think I would have done if I didn't have that person in my life? Chances are there would have been a good chance where I would have said, you know what, they're probably right. I'm probably not going to make this work. I remember when you started Cam to Cheesecake in Baybrook. Look at you now. Congrats. Man, thank you, David. I'm so grateful for you. That makes me feel really good. And anyways, where would I be if it wasn't for her? Well, honestly, I don't know. But I was pretty discouraged before I heard those words. And once I heard those words, that's all I needed to hear. And that's what I hung on to from the very get-go. Mike, nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And by that person speaking into me when I needed it the most, Charles, nice to see you, I immediately shifted my mindset from failure, from victim, from sadness, to belief, to empowerment, to positivity. And I just kept hanging on to that, and just kept hanging on to that, just kept hanging on to that, just until I was brave enough and bold enough and confident enough to believe in myself. And now I am blessed to give you that message and do this Facebook Live for you right now, guys. So if you're taking value, if you're appreciating the message, share this on your page. Give this message forward to people. So many more people need to be appreciating the people in their life for what they're doing for them. And if everybody just appreciated each other a little bit more, this world would be a much more loving, problem-free, happy place. Send this to somebody in a personal message who you personally really appreciate for what they've done in your life. Tag them on this video and say, hey, thank you, and comment the thing that they did for you to make your day. And I've just got to close with this. Oh my gosh, this hammock is all twisted up. I've just got to close with this. This weekend, we had a business event here for 13 people, all sleeping all over the place, just on beanbags, on couches, on hammocks, on actually nobody slept on the floor, on different beds, and just, it was wild. We had so much fun. And the overarching vibe throughout the whole thing, Logan, nice to see you, the overarching vibe throughout the whole thing was just of upliftment, happiness, and positivity. People giving to each other. Miss Sarah Moxham, Philippia, so grateful. Kendall, nice to see you, hope you're doing well. And the overarching vibe was just positivity and people just giving to each other their ear, their listening, their positive vibe, their energy, their advice. Thank you, Claudia. I'm grateful for you being on here. And that makes such a difference. That makes such a difference. Whether it's that or an overarching theme of negativity and trying to get something from other people and trying to be jealous of other people and just be in that mindset. So be a person that lifts up other people. Don't be a negative, complaining, blaming victim in life. Be a victor. Be a person who is giving other people the food that they need. Because guess what? If you provide for others, you don't have to worry about when you're going to eat. If you're good to other people, if you're a person that, feeds into other people when they need it, give positive, receive positive. Absolutely. When you feed into other people and just make your mission in life about helping other people get what they need, you don't have to worry about where your food is going to come from, where your encouragement is going to come from, where your blessing is going to come from, where your love is going to come from, where your happiness is going to come from. You know what? Pitbull said this on stage at a conference I was recently at. He said, money can't make you happy. And another man told him, what are you talking about? He said, money can't make you happy. And he said, yes, it can. Just give it away. Information can't make you happy. Happiness can't make you happy. Well, happiness can make you happy. This information can't make you happy. Yes, it can. Just give it away. Anything can make you happy. Just give it away to somebody who needs it. The secret to living is giving. Joey, nice to see you. The secret to living is giving. That's what I do in my business. When I'm out and about, I'm constantly looking for people to give to, constantly looking for people to make their day, constantly looking to compliment, constantly looking to bless somebody. And for you, Norbert, hello, my brother. Hope you're doing well. You can do the exact same thing in your world, and you don't have to worry about how you're going to be taken care of. As long as you put other people's priorities as a priority, think about how wonderful they are, and just prioritize 5 minutes a day to thinking about, who could I send a nice text to? Maybe you're a mom and your kids have just been doing something good, and they just need to hear something good. Give them what they need. Give them that appreciation. Give them that blessing. So many people don't hear the words, I'm proud of you, from their parents, no matter how old or young they are. And if they just heard that, it would change their entire life. If some people don't hear from their spouse, hey, you're doing a great job. I'm thankful for you. I love you. They don't hear that. And if they did, it would change their whole life. When's the last time you told your spouse, hey, I'm grateful for you. Hey, I'm happy for you. Thank you. I love you. You did such a good job. When's the last time you told your spouse that? When's the last time you told yourself that? Yvonne, nice to see you. Because when you hear that from the most important human being in your world, it does something really powerful to you. You did a really great job. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Wow. What would that do? As Jim Rohn says, I love this message, so important. I love that you're loving it. Thank you. As Jim Rohn said, if a man can walk out of his house and still feel the imprint of his wife's hug on his back and his daughter's kiss on his face, he's invincible. He's invincible. Nobody can touch him. But you provide that encouragement, that food, that life for the people in your world. And guess what? If you give it, maybe you'll get it back. If you don't give it, you're starving the people around you. David, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you made it safe home back from Utah. If you just give that gift of encouragement, you're going to get it back. And if people don't give it back to you, then they don't have it to give. They don't love themselves enough to give that to you. You can only give what you have. So, if people don't give it back to you, the person that you need to get it from doesn't give it back to you, hey Rudy, thank you. I'm happy that you're here tonight too. If the person that you need to hear it from doesn't have it to give back to you, love them, but don't be attached to it. They don't have it to give. They don't love themselves at this moment anyways. But you will get it from somewhere or something, some source, some way. Just the way giving goes. So, with all that said, if you took value, share, comment. If you did share, please, so I can give you a special thank you for sharing. A super special thank you. Kendra, super nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weather's good on that side of town. And by the way, would still love to meet with you. I know we were planning on meeting. But anyways, and by the way, if any of you guys did think of a person that you're grateful for and you need to say thank you to, comment their name, tag their name on this video, and then they'll get your message, of course. And also you can tag, and you can write a little message to them on the comments on this video for what you are thankful to them for. So, all right, guys, it is a good 11:30. I love you all. I'm headed to bed. Good night. God bless. Keep it OG, baby.